Returning to my Coin Lady channel, I am pleased to see you again. I assume you're familiar with the concept of supply shock by now. A lot of people have been talking about supply shock recently. One thing I really focus on in this arena is the narrative surrounding Bitcoin, you know? Bitcoin is a scarce asset, and that much is clear. You can see this clearly. It has always been obvious. Nobody has ever stopped reminding us of this, but Bitcoin maxis in particular. Just so everyone knows, I want them to know what's truly going on in this space. Slowly but surely, it is beginning to take shape as a reality. So, what exactly is it? Okay, I'll get to that in a second. This technology is finally beginning to be legitimized, institutionalized, and used, after a long period of speculation, hype, and other nonsensical claims. According to this post, the price of Bitcoin will rise in 2025 due to demand shocks. From December 8th to the 14th, we received the following digests from Signum: Bitcoin demand shocks impending, Ripple stablecoin, and more. The moment has come for JP Morgan to increase its price targets on miner stockpiles of Bitcoin. It was also clear that Ripple's, Roust, and stable currency had the green light from the New York regulator. Next, we learned that 2025 is the year that Crack, Circle, IPO, and cryptocurrency are expected to go public, according to Bitwise. It seems like we're getting close to the moment when crypto gets a major boost. Right now, crypto is the focus of everyone's attention due to the fact that we are seeing a bull run. You should be aware that alt season has officially begun. In light of this, it's safe to say that all the major actors are actively discussing the future of cryptocurrency and where they see it going. A jolt to the supply. $1 million is a significant amount for Bitcoins. This entire rambling. On the other hand, I'm taking a look at Pantera and other institutional aspects of the situation. Pantera is a company that deserves more attention in the area, but has received less attention overall. Pantera has offered investors a wide range of exposure to the digital asset and blockchain space through its investments dating back to 2013. This is the first US-based institutional asset manager to concentrate solely on blockchain technology, and it's from Pantera. From what I can tell, this is also going to be huge in the future. Crypto and blockchain technologies are only going to grow in importance within the conventional banking system, in my opinion. I mean, we have BlackRock and Integrity right here already. As it is, we already have several of the Wall Street behemoths here. And I can only imagine it expanding further in the future. If we trace the origins of Pantera Capital back to their 2003 founding, we can see that they swiftly transformed into a blockchain-based player. If we were to plot their history side by side, we'd see that, for instance, the first Bitcoin block, also known as the Genesis block, was created in 2009, and by 2013, Pantera Bitcoin Fund had launched as the first cryptocurrency fund in the US. The Pantera Venture Fund, the first of its kind, is also a part of this group. By 2014, you will be able to see the complete timeline of this. But why are Pantera even in this discussion? The reason I'm mentioning Pantera is... For what reason am I drawing so much attention to them? To prove to you how important Pantera is, I will provide this example. Their existence is well documented. They have earned their place among the blockchain industry's elite. From what seems like the very beginning, they have seen it all. Accordingly, they anticipate that, well, crypto is going to keep going up. You may expect things values to keep skyrocketing. As a matter of fact, he is correct. Considering he's been around for almost a decade, he must have some familiarity with the area. He knows how, I guess. This area is still expanding. Repeating a process. This is a place where we're always considering the major cycles, the bull and bear markets, and where we're currently considering these gains. Ultimately, what the bull and bear markets depend on is liquidity, doesn't it? All it does is follow the ebb and flow of liquidity cycles. However, what if space is genuinely relocating due to utility? Right now, what is going to be the most important factor in terms of practicality? It will be the traditional markets and industries that benefit most from the network efficiency that these networks bring to the table. One reason I think Dan is so bullish is because of recent events in the US. For instance, we may look at this. CNBC released this. You know, XRP has been the most fortunate cryptocurrency since the Trump trade, but investors still couldn't agree on how much further its climb can go. This happened about yesterday. Although Cowboy Crypto did help tear it down a bit, this is still behind a paywall. I said, he continued, according to this clip from a CNBC story, Galaxy Digital has characterized XRP as a relic of the past. Ex-JP Morgan director Tony Paquette was introduced yesterday as the new chief financial officer of Galaxy Digital, which is somewhat strange. Now let's examine this in detail. Alex Thorne, head of research at Galaxy Digital, stated today that XRP is nothing more than a relic from the past and that we have never been fond of the asset. So, what is Bitcoin, precisely? To be honest, I find it very amusing. Regardless, we are aware of the vast chasm. Much of what we talk about and do in this area, particularly with respect to XRP, is based on subjective opinions, and we're well aware of that. Opinions that are very prejudiced. However, I mention this because, indeed, XRP has been among the most lucrative assets in relation to the Trump trade. Tell me why that is. We need to know why Dan is so confident in the space, particularly for the future. I mean, come on, why is 2025 going to be such a huge year for crypto? The space's legitimization is the reason, I suppose. The Trump administration has been known to be strongly in favor of utility, cryptocurrency, and innovation. Those meme coins aren't going to be considered. You could say that they aren't considering speculative cycles. The technology's worth is obvious to them, hence NO. Adopting the tech is their goal. They have a firm grasp on the significance of being in this area. This is where I want to go now. Right now I'm posting. Even if I won't read it all, I did it in August. It was in August, and it had to do with rules. I'm interested in returning to the original piece that predicted a demand shock would lead Bitcoin's price to skyrocket in 2025. According to them, there will be a dramatic increase in the price of Bitcoin due to the escalating demand and the limited supply of the cryptocurrency. It's essentially a jolt to the supply. That is essentially what it is. Nevertheless, as I mentioned in August, the floodgates are officially open if we examine the current situation with the necessary regulatory clarity. A new monarch will be crowned when the light goes green, and it will most assuredly not be Bitcoin or Ethereum. Utility projects will rush to the top spot. Many people still don't get it, even if Bitcoin and Ethereum aren't practical options when it comes to tokenizing billions of dollars or other transactional use cases. Regulations in this domain will give us the go-ahead in a big way, as I keep saying. It is not because of Dan's statements that I bring this up, rather, it is because Dan is the mastermind behind Pantera Capital. This is something I'm bringing up because of recent events. Smoke Dog deserves a lot of credit for this. Our team possesses yes. Experts anticipate that all of the world's top financial institutions, including the United States, will have passed crypto law by the year 2025. Because of this, 2025 will mark a watershed moment in the history of cryptocurrency regulation, the first year of universal clarity. Seeing my video is an honor. When you're done, hit that subscribe button and let me know what you think.